approach it, although it's much more how I feel, that as soon as you're getting yourself into a higher state of mind, it's because you're speaking the words. And if you speak the words more and more and more, then you finally dig yourself out of everything. But to dig yourself out of a great life, then you have to speak more. You have to talk more. And to talk more, then you have a great life. And the whole point is a great life. And the whole point is having a great life. But make sure you're talking more words and looking at other people. And make sure you understand that the amazing thing about talking more words is I get to look at people and their reactions, and I get to tell you exactly how they are. And I get to show you exactly throughout life how I'm living my life in different ways. And I make sure you understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is different. And I'm always learning how to go and have a greater life for myself. But if you want to have a richer life for yourself, then all you have to do is speak more words. And that's the first step to actual riches, is speaking more words, guys. I understand that no matter what, that everybody here has to go and learn much more how to speak, and you have to learn how to talk, and you have to learn how to look better always for yourself. So you have to learn how to understand that no matter what, that yes, everybody starts somewhere. You must understand how to live your life, but you must understand how other people never look up to you even though you're living life. And you must understand how to go and grow yourself in different ways. And you have to understand that if you want to go and be above the crowd, you have to go and talk more words. It's the only way. But there's no other way to talk more words other than to speak words through your mouth. And as you do that quickly, I'm making sure that I just go into this one over here, which goes to Cameron Matter right here. So I just did save my beautiful 15 minutes over here of time and fame. So I'm understanding that I put my nice and beautiful technology into my nice and beautiful phone over here, which is my shoulder bag. And guess what? It's much more, everything is everything, but make sure you're always learning, and you have to be learning quickly, and you have to understand straight away how I feel safer going alone than with my biological father. You understand? I feel safer going alone through life than with other people. You understand? And probably it's always the case. Right? I mean, guess what? Probably Jesus Christ shows you it's much better to be alone than to be with other people, because look what other people done to Jesus Christ. You understand? Probably it's much safer for Jesus Christ to just go alone, yeah? Probably it's the best thing. Probably the best thing to go alone through life. Because you feel safer being alone than with other people. Approaching other people make you feel like shit. Otherwise, approaching other people make you fucking feel unsafe around them. Approaching other people make you feel that you have to cause violence to them. Approaching other people make you feel something about adrenaline, and that you have to be afraid of them to be with them. Other people try to force you to work a 9-to-5 job, and they try and tell you what to do, and they try to look down at you, and they try to beat you up with a baton, and they try to get a stick and fucking beat you because you said something, or because you said some words. So what you need to do is you need to get away from people as much as you can, always fucking get as much as away I can. I get away from other people as much as I can, and I cut the communication out with them. I try to never talk to them. I try to never fucking talk to other people. I'm so glad I'm speaking the words in the car with you rather than to my biological dad, because my biological dad, you can see how fucking angry he is all the fucking way, mate. So what I do is I go and focus on something different. I make sure that it's never even about bonding with my biological dad anymore. I never want to bond with him like biological dad and son. I never want to do that anymore. Everything's together. I'm pretty sure that I never want to bond with him like a son can. I never want him around me. I want him to die. I want my biological dad to die, man. I don't want him in this lifetime anymore. I didn't want to kill him. I just never want him around me. I never want him to be in this life because he's so misery. There's so much misery in life. I want him to fucking just die, man. Just fucking go away from this world quickly. Just fucking die and you're happier, man. You understand? Because that's how I feel about him. And that's how he feel. That's how he shows me in life. And that's what he wants. I want what he wants. I want him to go and kill himself. I want him to kill himself. I never want to stop him. I never want to force him. You understand? I don't want to force death on him. I want him to force his own death. And that's it. You understand? I promise you. I understand him. I understand how much misery that is. I understand why he is that stupid. I understand why he's like that. But he never wants to listen to me. He never wants to pick up the book to learn from Daniel Voyage. He never wants to fucking learn English. He never wants to learn much about life. And people who never want to learn much never have much of a life. People who never want to learn in this life have no words to say, and people who have no words to say never want to learn. The best way that you can learn is to speak more words. As soon as you speak more words, then you have a greater life. It's the only way. The only way of life is to go and understand straight away, to go and deliver contents. And as you deliver content, just understand I can go and give her this box over here. and this box is more enough for her to give around. And now I understand anyway. I just ask her. I ask her, are you able to give this for me? Are you able to? And just I give her one box. And guess what? That she may feel temptation here to help me. But I'm not saying anyway. But what she can do is place. Just place somewhere with her family somewhere. But all she can do really is this. She can go and do it around the school. She can do it around the school because she's working anyway, and around her family members. Roshi, now how many business cards is that? Roshi, that's one box. I'll give her one box to do that for me. Roshi, it's all $5. And just give her around. Just put it in a bag and just give it around for the rest of her life. Is she able to put it in a bag somewhere and just give it out for the rest of her life? Roshi, of course. Roshi, when I say it like that to her and I say, hey, just leave it in your handbag, and when you're talking to someone, just give this person my business card. And they're talking to you anyway. Just give them something. And she feels rich about that, I promise you. So look a bit that way.
This train will stop.
I promise you now, since that's the case, I want to give her more promotions over here. I want to give her one bigger box. I want to give her 200 business cards. I want to give her some more business cards. And I want to understand straight away. It's much more like that, so it's just together. And and guess what? Promise you, it's more how I feel that if I do that, Promise you, Jesus Christ says, Promise you, if I give her 100 business cards, Promise you, one box, Promise you, Jesus Christ gives her. Promise you, how much does Jesus Christ give her? I ask Jesus Christ, how much does he give her in terms of? Promise you, gives her the actual small box. Promise you, he'll give her the small box, and that small box that she can do. Promise you, every single day, I'm learning something. I'm learning how. I'm always asking Jesus Christ and what he's doing in that life. But what I do over here is I have to tap her off and on. And I have to tap it on and off with my actual bank card over here. And that's why I'm understanding straight away how I feel. How I feel is different. So every single day, just understand straight away that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning something different, yeah? But what I learned out of life is that the train station always taps on and off, and the train station always works with your debit card. Understand? So make sure you understand that. And the debit card these days and credit cards always work with buses and taxis and everything today in terms of whatever's happening. And you're focusing always on making sure that you understand straight away how you feel. And how you feel is go and give as much as you can. And just make sure you understand that everybody deserves. And I'm giving that guy a push. If they ask me, they deserve. Then they do deserve my business card. If they ask me. But if they never fucking ask me, then I'm just going to fucking choose personally who to give it to. And that's it. Everybody deserves my business card. If they ask. But if you never fucking ask for it, then you fucking never deserve it. You understand? That's the way it is, and that's always how it's going to be. I have nothing against these people. I want to give them my business card. I want to give this whole fucking world my business card, man. I want to give everybody my business card. But you have to ask me. You have to fucking ask me for it. And that's how I feel. But guess what, some people are much more fortunate to have my business card because I just give it to them personally. I give it to them personally because I want to give my business card to them personally. So what I do is instead of fucking going up the way of stairs and stuff, I never go up the stairs. I never go down the stairs. I go with the escalator. I use the escalator to go up and down. And that way I achieve my goals very quickly. And what I do is, since my nice and beautiful friends over here are just close by, I'm making sure I go to their mailboxes here. And I just walk into their mailboxes. And I just go and give my nice and beautiful content. So I give my business cards to them very quickly. But I'm understanding that the more business cards you give out, the more of a business you have. I promise you. Because I understand how to give my business cards always. I'm always getting a different type of signal all the time. So the whole thing about myself over here. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning the art of persuasion over here, and as I learn, I grow, because that's what you need to do as a leader. I realize you must be growing yourself in different ways, and you need to be able to understand straight away how to give your business cards to people. Because when you're giving business cards to people, or also what happens in life is making sure all the time you just focus on helping yourself to succeed differently, and you're just making sure every single time that when people have your business cards, that I gave over thousands of business cards to people, and I had to go and give that. But that's an experience. If you give 100,000 business cards to people, then you have this whole experience of you succeeding. Is that the best experience I can give you? Or imagine you giving 1 million of your business cards to people. And 1 billion people now, I mean, let's say you go and give 1 billion business cards to 1 billion people. I mean, there's an experience about that. And each and every single time you give a business card, there's a big experience about that moment, about your life. And the more fucking business cards you give out, the more successful you are. And the more experience you have about business cards, and the more experience you have about life. So I don't want to rely on other people to be able to press the nice and beautiful, let's say, lights over here. So I'm understanding that what I do is I go and do initiative to go and fucking press the white lights button. So the whites have a fucking button, yeah? So it's one of these buttons. I want to fucking click that. Instead of fucking having to get other people to do it for me, I fucking go and press it myself. And even there's fucking 30 people waiting at that lights, I'm the fucking first one who goes and fucking clicks that fucking initiative on that fucking light, mate. I never fucking wait for them to click it. I never wait for them to click it. I never trust them. I never fucking trust them in my life. I never fucking trust them to save my life. I never trust humanity to save my life. I promise you. I never trust people in this lifetime to increase my time. I never trust these people to speak for me. I never trust anybody to do anything for me. I never trust them to do it for me, because if they do it for me, then that's me cheating me out. But if people and you do it for me, then that's me cheating myself out. I have to do it myself. I never fucking rely on you to drive me around. I never fucking rely on you to drive me around. I never fucking rely on you to have a kid with me. I never fucking rely on you to do anything for me. I mean, since every single day, I'm learning the art of nice and beautiful ways of life. So as I look at the nice and beautiful way of life over here, I'm just studying. I'm studying what is going around. But as I go and simply just enjoy myself over here, I'm making sure I can discover myself in different ways. And I can do a photo here with Cabramatta sign, because it's a new sign and it's a new day of life, and I have new tempos of life over here. I'm making sure you understand straight away how I'm never fucking lying about anything I say, because I'm fucking honest, man. I'm honest about my life. But I'm always looking for a better way. I'm always looking to help myself to succeed. And as I succeed, I do better. I do better about life. I realize what I want to do with Miss Laxton is I want to have a photo with her. I want to have a personal photo with her. And I want to say straight away that she deserves a photo with me. So make sure you're always doing the photo with people when you go to see them. And make sure you understand that if somebody is in your past, or let's say somebody who's been in your life, and you're going to see them and give them a business card personally, or let's say you're just going to visit them or something like that, or you're going to visit your friends today, I mean, have a photo with them each and every single day you see them. I mean, have a video with them every single day you see them. Then say something on the video with me. I mean, say something on the, just come and smile on the photo with me. I mean, understand? Because that's a memory that you two were together. I mean, understand? So that's what I'm always doing. I'm just learning very quickly. I'm understanding that over here, I have some nice and beautiful flats over here. I'm understanding already I can do these nice and beautiful flats around here. And I'm learning quickly upon understanding that I'm moving away from Cabramatta now. I'm moving away from this place, man. Or else after 10 years, I mean, do I come to Cabramatta again? I'm pretty sure I could see myself coming to Cabramatta once more after 10 years goes by. I mean, how about after 50 years? I'm pretty sure I can see it coming. I can see it coming. I grew up in Cabramatta, man. I grew up in this area, Cabramatta, of Sydney, Australia, and Liverpool area, and fucking these areas. I fucking come back to these areas all the fucking time. I promise you. I come here all the fucking time, but it's fucking different now. I mean, understand? I promise you, every single time, just learn to understand that nothing can kill you if you're stronger with your words. I promise you, nothing can kill you every single day if you just speak up more. I promise you, if you speak up more, nothing can kill you. I promise you, nothing can take control over you in life. I promise you, nothing can deny you of truth. I mean, nothing can even deny you of Jesus Christ these days. But what's important is understanding that for myself over here, I promise you, it's nice for me to do a speech around here. I promise you now, if I ask them to do a speech around here in terms of a whole session over here, I promise you, it's more how I feel. And now how I feel is that if I ask, I shall receive. I promise you, it's more how I can go to Cabramatta High School to ask for a speech. And that's different. I promise you, it's more how I feel. And I can ask, always. I promise you, it's much more how I feel that Jesus Christ asks. I promise you, Jesus Christ goes to them and says, hey, I want to give a speech around here. I mean, is it possible for me to come on a certain day around here to give a speech to these kids? I promise you, it's the best thing, yeah? I promise you, it's the best thing for me to go and do that. And on the day, I give them my fucking business card. I say, everybody here, I mean, all of you guys, come to the front line over here today, or after school or whatever, and just get my business card. It's nice and simple for me to do that. But guess what? It's much more how it is. So when I ask Miss Laxton what I need to do, to have one speech over here for maybe 10 minutes or something like that. And that way I'm understanding straight away I can't do it. It's different. The kids get to watch me and all that. So it's much more how I feel. So how I feel is now with her I can record the conversation and I have no, let's say, scarcity to do so. But I'm understanding straight away that what I want to do is have a great time with her, because I want you guys to listen to the conversation, because I'm very positive. I'm much more positive because if she asks me to never be on the actual phone camera or something like that, then I want to make sure that anyway, I'm having a good conversation with her all the time. I'm making sure that no matter what I can have a nice and beautiful way of life. And if she asks me, hey, why are you recording? I say, I'm just recording for myself to have a documentation of speaking with you and to have a conversation so I can always look back on it. And that's fair enough, yeah? So always look left and right when you're actually crossing the road, and make sure you understand that no matter what, there's a main gate over here that I can enter the main gate. So no matter what, I can see straight away how I'm feeling about life. The Caramanga High School approach, it's something different, and it's something else I can do to go and speech approach. If I give a speech over there and Marco Petanimich is looking at me, and so is Tony Rebelge, and so is Jorgensen, all these people, and they're my high school teachers, but Marco Petanimich is somebody who went to school with me. And the thing is, you have to understand that if they see me at the hall, if they see me at the hall speaking to them and all this, I look great, I look excellent. But where's the front gate over here? Where's the main gate of life over here? I'm saying I'm always looking for a nice and beautiful way to go and do great. But that's the thing, yeah. I'm looking, I understand straight away, to just invite people and to talk with people more and more about their life and what's going on. But if they never feel comfortable to speak to me, it's more how I feel. So what I'm understanding about Caramanga High School over here in terms of Caramanga Public is that they did lock the gates. I'm not sure, although maybe at the back over there, I can walk to the back and understand straight away how I'm just doing greater and greater and greater. I'm understanding that sometimes they do lock the gates around here. So I'll go and focus upon something that's helping me move forward. But what helps me move forward is a greater way of life. And now just go and give her one box and say, please just go and give it out. I mean, have a nice and beautiful time with yourself. I'm not saying every single day that the Caramanga Public School over here, I mean, I have some memories around here, but it's all different. They're renovating everything. So the main gate is around here somewhere. So see Laverka Street, it's a Laverka Street. So the next street is the main gate. Not sure, although now I see straight away how to just go do great. So what I need to do now is to focus upon helping myself to see now that I have to go and walk to the other side of the actual content over here. So making sure, anyway, what I want to do is I focus on just going the other way now, because I see straight away I have to go walk the block. I have to walk the block a bit because I see straight away how I feel upon life, and how I feel is I just walk. I walk and I understand straight away how to lift my words with people. I'm understanding how to be positive with people. I mean, that's the whole point, yeah. I mean, the whole point is be positive with everything and enjoy yourself. I mean, enjoy your life. I mean, enjoy who you are, and then you can see straight away how to go and do what you need to do. But that's how it is. I mean, I never want to be around other people who get angry about fucking driving me around. I mean, as soon as you're angry at me, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around you if you're angry. I don't want to be around those people who are getting angry at me. I mean, I never deserve anger from you. I mean, but what I can do now is I can start getting my business cards now. I mean, and I already have 12 business cards over here, and I just do it now because that way, along the way, I'm never wasting time, man. I never want to be wasting time. I want to make sure that I have more enough success all the time to go and deliver whatever I need to succeed. So every single time, I'm just focusing on helping myself to deliver content. So I'm always understanding that if I ask, I shall receive. I shall receive whatever I ask for. So I'm always understanding straight away how to go and deliver that content, because my content is worthy of people's attention. So what I do is along the way, I just go and deliver content quickly. And I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying something that helps me move forward. But what helps me move forward is giving my business cards quickly to people, and that's it. I give all my business cards quickly, and then people can come and see me straight away and what my life is. When I'm saying these people here all have a life, man. Everybody here has a life. That's why I'm saying over here there's a nice and beautiful place for me to go around these actual mailboxes and just give all these people my business card now around here. And I just keep going, man. I mean, the more business cards I give out, the better. I mean, that's how it is. So I had an experience here giving people my nice and beautiful business cards. And the whole way, I'm fucking talking. Well, I mean, the whole way I'm doing business. I'm doing business the whole fucking way. Because what's true for me may never be true for you. I mean, you guys understand? So over there's some business cards over there I can go and give. And that's how it is. I'm going to do some work around here. I'm working around neighborhoods, man. You guys can see that there's neighborhoods around me over here. And there's all these flats and everything. I see all these flats around me over here. It's really easy for me to just go and drop some business cards around town here. And that's it, man. I mean, what? I mean, it's much easier for me to go and have 24 mailboxes right next to me to fucking give my business cards than to fucking go walk into 24 cars. When I have 24 business cards to give out and more in just one spot. Whereas this one here has already 15 mailboxes right here. So it's all just right here in just 1 meter space of fucking life. Is fucking I can give 15 business cards right now. In a sense, so I'm not wasting time, am I? I'm very quick to just deliver content. But on the way, I see all these flats along the way and I just give all my business cards to these flats along the way. I'll just drop my business card in there. Because they can follow me for lifetimes anyway. So if they're fortunate enough to come and see my seminar, good for you, man. That's how it is. If you don't want to give me $200, then you're following me for life anyway. Because my Instagram and my name, you can see it. And you can see my name straight away. That's it. Danny's here. I mean, Danny Milivojevic is here temporarily, man. I mean, this is just for now. I mean, something over here is strata. I fucking drop it in there and just move on, man. In a sense, so what I do now is I focus on saying that there's another flat over there. I'm making sure that I can go to these flats really quickly. I have fucking time around here. I have so much time fucking over there to do as well. There's all these fucking flats around town. I can just fucking walk around a bit and just enjoy myself. I'm not fucking wasting time, and I have this mailbox here. I mean, along the way, as you're fucking walking along the way to a school or something, just go fucking give you, just go and give you fucking business cards quickly. And that's how it is, yeah? I mean, what you need to do is show yourself what you can do. Show yourself how nice it is to go and give to people something. Go and give something. I'm giving something. I'm giving information services. And yes, it's a business card. But what's in the business card? Roshi, it's my life, man. I'm giving my whole fucking life here. So there's 12 mailboxes here. Right here. I'm just standing still right here and I'm giving my business cards. I'm talking to you while I'm growing. You guys understand? So I'm putting number 2 over here and more. I have more than number 2. I'm making sure you guys understand that it's all fucking mailboxes here. So there's over 12 of them over here. I'm making sure you understand straight away that I never have to walk to 12 cars. I can just put in 12 mailboxes, man. So 12 mailboxes together, mate. I love it. Now, what I do is I just grow myself. I have plenty of time. I love it. I walk around the neighborhood and I'm unlocking new potential over here. I was unaware of this. I was unaware that I can do this, but now I can do it because I came here at least. I came here and here I am. But what I do now is I save up some business cards and I walk over there where my actual friends are over there in terms of my other friends in life over there. So what I want to do is I want to give some business cards around here and I want to make sure that no matter what, I can go and give them out as well. Guess what, Brosh, if I give them out myself, Brosh, Jesus Christ says it's much better for you to go and give it out yourself than to have her go and give it out for me. Brosh, it's much more how I do it myself, yeah? I love it. Brosh, it's much better for me. Brosh, it's much better when I give it out myself. Brosh, Jesus Christ says that he'd rather go and do it himself and give it out right now than having to rely on other people to do it for him. So I'm learning very quickly how that's the case, yeah? Brosh, that's the case. So I'm learning something different along the way of lines over here to just go and deliver it. But I'm going to these flats. Brosh, over here, there's a flat. There's fucking mailboxes in just one area right here. There's all mailboxes, so there's over 10 of them over here. Instead of me having to walk door to door and if I can place one business card every 20 meters, I can place one business card every fucking nice and beautiful, let's say 20 meters. I can place 10 business cards into 10 mailboxes that are together. Pressure. Do you hear that? I love it. Pressure. There's 10 business cards I can give out here and more. It's all fucking mailboxes around here. You see that? I love it. And you guys get the picture. I mean, sometimes you have to show people the sounds. Sometimes you have to show people the sounds of how it is. So I'm understanding anyway that what I want to do is I just rely on myself to just go today and just do it myself. I'd rather do it myself than have Miss Laxton do it for me. But I give her one business card, that's different. It's different when I just give you one business card to follow me or to come to my event. That's different. Then she feels that she's fucking working for me now and all this. You know what I'm saying? But when I fucking make her feel that she's great for me over here, it's all different. All day I can go and give a speech. I can say, what day do I have to come to give a speech over here? I say, is it possible for me to give a speech? And it's all different, yeah? So I'm making sure anyway that what happens from that point on is I'm learning very quickly upon how to just go and deliver different contents differently. Then I'm learning how to go and do a better job for myself. That's the whole point. The whole point is make sure you have more than enough success all the time to go and deliver content for yourself. And I have more than enough business cards to give everybody. I'm saying anyway that what I want to do is focus on helping myself to go to everywhere that I can to give my business cards. So what I do is I focus on understanding that I can go to Marco's house over there, but do I want to? Or I can go along the way over there. It's much more how I feel to just go and do it. And just go and give him a business card. But guess what? Then I have to go and speak to them personally to give it. That's different. If I do that, Jesus Christ says, it's much better that you go and do it. And I just came to see how you guys are, and I just came to deliver my business card to you guys. I'm feeling how I'm understanding straight away that if I do that, I'll win the respect over here. I say I have nothing against you guys, but I'm inviting you to my event. And anyway, I just recorded a bit. I record my conversation with them, and I just go and do it really quickly. I go personally to Milish over here to come and get my event over here. So no matter what, I can just go and do that, because that way I'm learning very quickly upon what's happening. And if I do anything about life, then I focus on making sure I have more enough success all the time to make sure I can go and do that, because I feel greater doing it anyway. I feel great giving my business card personally to people, because that's how it's confrontation. I realize you have to go into confrontation with people to give your business card. So that's the whole point. It's a training session for me. So what I do is I understand straight away how people over here are placing their business cards. So what I want to do is I fold up my business card, and I put my business card and I fold it and I put it in there, because that way people can see my business card much better. So what I do is I can fold my business card while I give it. I can fold the business card and people can see the whole business card as well. And that's the whole point, yeah? You can open up the actual mailbox, you can open up the mailbox and put it in sweetly and nicely, and people can actually come and see what's going on. So as I go and grow myself differently, I'm making sure I have more enough success and determination to just keep going for now. To give these business cards quickly is my duty, and make sure that no matter what, I can see straight away different types of mailboxes around here. But that's how I feel, and I feel that no matter what, I have more enough time and space to be able to go and deliver whatever it is that I do. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I want to do something now. I want to make sure that, yes, it's very important to me to build my business cards around here. So just go and do my business cards really quickly. I understand I have time right here, but the thing is that Jesus Christ says it's much better for me to go and just give business cards now, because that way I'm understanding straight away that I have more enough time to go and do whatever I need to do. But then I focus on going to Cabramatta High School to just give my business card anyway to whoever I need to give it to, and that way I'm understanding I have more time to just go and deliver content. But as I deliver content, I do it differently. I never have to go car parks. To give my business cards. I can go around mailboxes, and I can go and do it door to door as well. The thing is, mailboxes is doing great as well, because you can do it advertising however you want. You can do it however is much better for you. So for me now, it's just much better to do it mailboxes, because mailboxes are around me, and I never have to go and travel to car parks all the way somewhere. I can go where all these fucking flats are in terms of life, and I can put my mailboxes, in terms of my business card, in the mailboxes quickly, and that way people have what they deserve, and people have something nice and beautiful for my life over here where I'm giving something. So as I give something, I'm focusing on understanding how people are watching me, and as people watch me, I'm focusing on understanding how I just go and let it be. I can wave at people, but for myself to wave at her, I can just go and do my life. My waving at people is just being able to go and deliver something that's actually helping me move forward. But I'm doing business here in some local street in Cabramatta over here, I'm just making sure that no matter what, the people can come and see what I'm doing. But they follow me anyway. When these people follow me for life anyway. When they give me $200 somewhere down the line, I promise you. Because I'm having more events coming up anyway. So since they follow me, I promise you, these people come to me somewhere along the line, and they follow me online and what I'm doing. I promise you, many of them see me in what I'm doing, and they say, "Fuck, he's good. He's a good boy. He's a good boy." Understand? So that's the whole point, yeah. I mean, every single day I'm learning how to just go and dwell upon something that's helping me move forward quickly, and I understand straight away it's fun. I approach it, this is fun. I love it. I approach it, it's fun promoting my business like this. I feel like I'm on a quest. I love it. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I feel like I'm in a World of Warcraft somewhere, and I'm doing some kind of quest around town. I'm like the warlord over here, bro. I'm like fucking just going around town like a magician. I'm fucking like a magician around here. I'm just fucking going around World of Warcraft around here, and just fucking doing my quests. I'm doing my quest over here. I have all these quests. I mean, I was playing a lot of these World of Warcraft games. I was fucking doing all quests. And it's like in real life, man. I mean, I'm doing a quest over here. I have a lot of quests to deliver. I'm delivering all people a service around here. So as I go and understand that I'm a self-employment business. I'm a self-employment business, but this is what business is, man. I mean, business is going and transferring your life into different scenarios and making sure that no matter what, you go and really place everything in terms of life, in terms of what you have all the time. And you're just making sure that you can always give them personally a nice and beautiful business card if you want. And you're focusing on understanding straight away that you're going to deliver. I mean, deliver something that you understand how it is. So I'm focusing on understanding always to go and deliver. So I give you one, sir. So this is my business over here. Thank you. So every single time I'm always delivering content. So what I want to do is I'll let it be. Whereas I can always speak to people like this. I just say, this is my business and this is what I do around my business, yeah? So making sure I understand that he's or else I gave him one fucking service over here, but guess what, it's more how you can speak to him directly and say, hey, I mean, I'll give you this one, this is my business, and he just goes and sees what it is. But he can call his son, or maybe he has 3 kids or 4 kids. You understand? I mean, maybe he has 3 or 4 kids, and he says, hey, I mean, this kid gave me a business card. I mean, go and see what he's doing. I mean, he gives me some sharing. I mean, he comes and shares my profile with people and says, yes, YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's YouTube, and go and see what he's doing. I mean, so anyway, their kids come to me, and that's how it is, man. I'm pretty sure what you do in life is you succeed differently, and understand that sometimes you have to understand how to promote yourself locally. And I gave it to him. I mean, did you hear me? I say, here you go, sir. I say, this is my business. I mean, this is my business. So, let me see, man. I mean, let me see this. Russia, it's how it is, yeah. Russia, that's what you have to do locally, man. I mean, you have to go and give people your business card. But this is another mailbox over here. Russia, this one is number 5 over here. Russia, that's a unique one. Russia, that one has no fucking cover. Russia, there's no cover on that one. Russia, that one says fucking just come in straight away. Russia, that one's fucking totally open. I asked Jesus Christ to see this mailbox over here. Where's this mailbox over here? This one's fucking totally open, mate. And the door's open over here, mate. I mean, these other ones, I'm pretty sure, yeah, but this one's fucking more open than these other ones. That's fucking slicker of the lifetime, man. That's the fucking image of a lifetime, man. I have to do a photo over here, man. She's so funny. I mean, fucking just come in, mate. That's a unique one, man. But guess what, approach it's more how I feel. Now I just focus upon understanding to show people this kind of idea, but guess what, approach it's more how I understand to have a photo of myself over here, and I say, hey, I do a photo of myself. So I understand if I wanted to show a referencing of a photo in the world, I want to do my photo. I want people to see my photo in that picture. I'm not saying that it's nice and beautiful. So every single day, focus on helping yourself to deliver. And as you deliver something, I understand straight away Jesus Christ says that. I mean, that's my house. That's how Jesus Christ's house is open. I mean, it's fucking open fully. When there's all these covers, like for example, with these nice and beautiful mailboxes around here. And these mailboxes look nice and neat, and you can just place something in. But there's one that has no fucking box, and it's like, it has a box, but it's fucking fully open, and there's no cover on it. And it's like fucking just fully open. It's like something fucking destroyed the actual, I mean, it's like something was destroying the actual front of the cover. But the cover's open, and you can see the mailbox is just totally open. But the other ones look different. So I'm just saying that this year, I'm just saying that this nice and beautiful box over here looks unique in terms of the mailbox. So I'm not saying every single day, just go and give. I mean, give yourself the notion all the time to succeed. But that's how my business is, man. I mean, business is like this. And what you do around business is you go around the world traveling and documenting your life like this. And you're giving it to people like this. And you're giving words to people like this while promoting your business in streets like this. And then guess what happens? Then you learn something from that. And then guess what? From that point, you're just giving all the knowledge. And that's how business is. You go around nice and beautiful neighborhoods like this and fucking just give out your service. And that's a self-employment business. Unfortunately, nobody else is doing this for me other than Danny Milivojevic. But that's the thing. And that's your job to do your life like this. Unfortunately, over here, I have over 20 mailboxes over here. I have over 20 mailboxes over here. I'm just saying straight away that nobody else does this for you. I mean, do it yourself is what Jesus Christ says. I mean, you have to do life yourself. And make sure you never rely on other people to give you your business cards. But make sure you understand to go and do it yourself. And that's how it is. Approach now, every single day, no matter what I say Jesus Christ says, that's exactly the way it is. I mean, make sure you can go and do it yourself, and every single day, make sure that other people are never slaves to you. Because what's in it for Miss Laxton over here? I mean, what's in it for Miss Laxton to give my business cards out? I mean, what's in it for her, man? I mean, but guess what, bro? It's more how I gave her free knowledge. But guess what, bro? She has Jesus Christ knowledge. And she has Jesus Christ knowledge anyway. And why does she need my knowledge? I mean, she has Jesus Christ knowledge. So what's in it for her? Alright. That's exactly what Jesus Christ is saying. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that if I could do it myself, I realize it's just like that. So make sure you understand. I mean, what's in it for you to come and read from me? I mean, why are you reading from me? Why don't you go read from Jesus Christ? You understand? I mean, that's what it is, yeah. But I'm delivering Jesus Christ information, so you can always read from me if you want. I never force you to, but the thing is, that's the thing, yeah. I mean, what's in it for you over here? I mean, what's in it for you is all the information of Jesus Christ, and that's it. I mean, you never have to. I never force you, man. Well, that's why people come to you, when you never force them to do anything, and that way you're just learning very quickly upon what you can do, and making sure I'm learning very quickly upon some stuff around here and how business works. And business works differently, man. Making sure I'm making my way to school now. I'm just going, and along the way I'm walking in the neighborhood. But instead of just walking in the neighborhood to the school to give one business card to Miss Laxton, I'll walk around the neighborhood giving fucking many business cards to Miss Laxton around town, in terms of around the local area around here. So I understand, I've already done that one. I mean, instead of fucking going from my accommodation over there with my biological dad and traveling fucking 20 minutes to give one business card, along the way, I fucking give all my business cards, and also Miss Laxton's one business card, and I give 600 business cards in 20 minutes, rather than just one business card in 20 minutes. I mean, because Miss Laxton gets that one business card. I mean, guess what? I mean, Miss Laxton gets that one business card, but along the way, 600 other people did get my business cards as well. I mean, in a sense, so by the time I get to hers in life, make sure that other people around here get my business card as well. Make sure always to go and deliver this content quickly, making sure I understand this one over here. I may have done it already, so making sure this one over here I definitely have to do it. I'm not saying that there's other nice and beautiful content around here. I can give it in the mailbox to this guy, or else if he wants to ask me, then he can, or it's more how he can ask me for my business card, and I give him my business card, or else it's one of those mailbox guys who does the mailbox, or else does the mails out of town. So no matter what, I'm doing the mailing too over here. I'm doing a different type of mailing. Otherwise, he's working for a mailing company, and he's doing other people's mail. Well, I'm doing my own mail. I'm giving my own. I'm giving my own mail. So I'm giving my own letters to people. Well, he's giving other people's messages. I'm giving my messages over here. And in a sense, my mail, in terms of the mailbox, or my mail here, is I'm giving my own mail. I'm giving my own business card. But that mailman is going around giving other people's mailboxes, in terms of other people's businesses to other people. I mean, his job is to give other people's businesses to other people's businesses, whereas that's a mailman. But the mailman is Danny Milivojevic, but Danny Milivojevic's business is to give Danny Milivojevic's business to people. Whereas that's why it's mind your own business, yeah? Mind your own business is the motto of life. And anyway, as soon as you do that, then you're learning very quickly upon how to actually go and study upon how giving mail is. But 10 years ago, I never found myself doing this, bro. 10 years ago, I was never even dreaming of this. 10 years ago, I was dreaming of nightclubbing. I was dreaming of being with friends. I was dreaming of having a girlfriend. I was dreaming of bludging around. I was dreaming of playing soccer, and that was my dreams back then, man. And now my dreams are fucking travel the world and public speak everywhere and do DJing events all around the world. Of course, there's a big difference here. The big difference of life is focusing on delivering content. But as you deliver content, then you focus on making sure that everybody around you has business cards, and just go and give and give and give. Then you deserve more and more and more. And that's how it is. So what's important is, before Miss Laxton, I give all these business cards much more. I give as many business cards as I can before I see Miss Laxton. And then guess what, bro? It's more how it is, yeah? So every single time, then I just go walk to the neighborhood over there and just go and give personally to these people as well. And I'm just going to hand them my business card. And I just have a business card over here and make sure I brush out. What I can do is I go and give it to them in the mailbox. And I ask Jesus Christ. I see Jesus Christ says that if you are in confusion about which kind of door it is or anything like that, the way you can do is just drop it into the mailbox. But Jesus Christ goes to knock on their door. When Jesus Christ knocks on the door and says, hey, I just came to give you my business card. I'm just around the area anyway. And as you go and achieve the goal, then go and do it for yourself. If they're never home, or else if they're never in their accommodation centre, then just drop it in the mailbox. And that's how it is, yeah? So that's what you can do. You can do a great way of life like this, and you can focus on understanding that if you go all the way for people and they never come to your event, but you went all the way for them, Roshi, then guess what happens? Roshi, then you look like an excellent individual here, and they look like people who are poor. I mean, that's a lie. Roshi, they look like people who are poor to even see you in life. So, lie. Roshi, that means that they never appreciate you in a way that you were believing. In a sense, so it's more how I feel, that I never expect other people to come to my events, even when I invite them. I promise you, most of the people who I'm giving the business card to here, I promise you, they'll never see me in my life. I mean, most of them in terms of life, and I mean, they have no money. They have the money to even see me. Even if I give it to them for free, they'll never come see me in life. I lie. Even if for freedom, if my event or my seminar is for free, they never fucking come. Why? They're too old. They're too old to come and see me. They have other business. They have families. So when I ask for $200, what's the big deal? I ask you for $200. Other people never want to see me for free. They never want to see me for free. So I may as well charge you $200 to see me. And it looks much better for me, yeah? I love that. I'm realising anyway, I'm just going to the front main gate over there to make sure I'm doing something greater for myself. But as I grow myself, I understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to just go and persuade myself to do better and better and better. And that's how it is, man. I mean, business is different for me, especially, but I do this one time and never again. I just do it one time, and I understand business cards. I'm always promoting my business cards around the world, but especially my business cards online. I'm always going around neighborhoods and just giving my business cards around town for life. I mean, forever. I have to. I love it. I mean, in a sense, so every single time I do that, I'm learning very quickly upon how to just go and deliver content quickly. That's all I do, man. I mean, I'm delivering fast content online, making sure I can upload my content online now as well. And it's much better for myself to see how to just go and let it be. And I upload everything at my biological dad's house. And is that the case? Yeah. It's much better for me to upload all my content at my biological dad's house because it's for free Wi-Fi. Because that's how it is. I understand every single time how it feels to be with somebody who's fucking angry at you always, and fucking when they knock on your door, or else they may have a fucking knife to kill you, man. You understand? Because they're so angry in life. And that's the thing, yeah, bro. They're over controlling people. And if you fucking say something about that in terms of life, then they fucking get angry at you and they fucking hit you for saying the words. And they fucking hit you for saying the words, man. And then fucking violence, man. I mean, and guess what, bro? That's why I have to get away from my biological dad as much as I can. I don't want to fucking be around him. Bro, I hope he fucking dies today. And then fucking nick him at all. Bro, sooner than later. I love my bro, should move up totally. Bro, after the 20th of May. Bro, I have a successful event coming up. Bro, I'm making more than $1,000 in a day. Bro, more than $1,000 in a day. I make more than $1,000 in a day. I can move out from his house. I can move out and I can go somewhere else. And I'll do that right away. I don't know why. Bro, I understand straight away. I have to make this $1,000 work. And this $1,000, I understand straight away, I have to go and make more money anyway. I have to make more than that. Understand? So no matter what, it's more how I have to always make more money. I understand? But as I make more money, I'm dropping one mail into one mailbox. And this is one mailbox per house. But there are other ones that have 20 mailboxes together. Because that's a flat. And the flat has 20 fucking mailboxes all together for you. And that's the fucking value of mailboxes. I don't know. I mean, if you go to Melbourne, we should have these fucking skyscrapers over there. And there's fucking like 500 mailboxes all in fucking one line, man. We just fucking stand there and fucking drop 500 business cards into 500 people's houses. And you're just fucking standing and you're walking around for 10 meters just around town. I mean, walk more than that, but the thing is, when you have a skyscraper of all flats in one fucking skyscraper or one fucking flat, there's 100 people or fucking 500 people or 500 doors, then all the mailboxes are together. And then you can just go there and give all your mailboxes, in terms of give all your business cards to these people. And then you're learning very quickly. I'm giving people the experience also of Danny Milivojevic in different ways. I'm making sure I'm very successful upon how I live my life. But how I live my life is different. And I'm always different about life. And why is that? I mean, why am I different about life? Because I have to be different to be unique. So, what I want to do is I can give a speech to these people, which has always been a dream of mine, to give one speech to Caramel Public School. I love I. Which I can do it. I have to do it. I can do it one time. And one time, and that's it, I move on. I understand anyway that what's important for myself is every single day focusing on a great way of life, and I just go and ask for as much time they can give me. I mean, when they say how much do you want to speak, I say how much time can you give me to speak? Or they may say 1 hour, or they may say 10 minutes, or they may say 5 minutes. Or say no worries, I'll speak for 5 minutes. I mean, if it's 1 minute, probably guess what? Or she say 1 minute, I'm pretty sure I'll speak for 1 minute. I'll speak for 1 minute. Just in front of people and kids. Just to see me, you understand? And then I just go and do my life quickly. In different ways, and I look a bit and move on. I mean, every single day, I'm focusing on helping myself to succeed differently. But I'm understanding that over there in Caramel High School, that's something big. I'm pretty sure if this situation happens and they look at me like this, they're fucking honestly jealous of me, I promise you. Or they're so jealous of me. And I move on, quickly, I move on. I'm sure all the teachers there are jealous of me, always. I move on quickly. I have 9 mailboxes here. I just drop everything quickly over here. Make sure I have more than enough success over here, I love it. I'll show over there, see over there, I have some nice and beautiful places over there as well. I have another 6 over here. I have another 6 mailboxes over here. So what I do is I place my beautiful bag on the floor and I just go and give. I give all these mailboxes quickly, but I'm never wasting time because my goal is to give Miss Laxton 1 business card. I mean, that's my goal, yeah? I mean, it's just fucking 1 business card. I went 20 minutes to give her a fucking business card. You understand? Well, why not? I mean, why not? I mean, fucking, she's like my second mother. And guess what? I give fucking all the fucking time in the world to give my business card to everybody. Well, I fucking travel the world to give my business card, man. Right, now, I have a front gate over here. I want to fucking drop 1 fucking business card into this fucking Caramel High School mailbox. There's a Caramel High School mailbox around here, man. And this is the front gate. I mean, this is staff parking only. And what I do now is this is the front office. There's the front office over here. Making sure I just drop 1 mailbox there. I'll drop 1 fucking business card in there, and I record the conversation now because I'm talking to other people now. So what I want to do is I just enter. I'm just going to do my life. So how are you? I was just calling very early. I was calling earlier about Miss Laxton and just to see her. I just came to see Miss Laxton, so I was calling earlier. I mean, it's a teacher around here.
It's the next building down.
I see, it's the next one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, just drop 1 of my business cards here as well. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. See, so guys, just make sure that you're learning very quickly upon helping yourself to succeed differently, and just whoever you talk to, just give them a business card, and that way they can come and see you, and they can come see what you're all about, and that way you understand straight away that no matter what, that if you're talking to other people, give them more information about everything. I mean, never ever cut short on your information product. So for example with her, I felt that I can totally give her fucking more information. And guess what? I can give them more information about everything, so that they see the overall fucking picture of you, in terms of an overall picture of you, so that they can understand how to answer you. But if you give them 2 fucking words out of fucking 500, then give them 500 words instead. I mean, give them fucking 500 words, more than 2 words. But if you can give them 1,000 words, then give them 1,000 words before they reply. Understand? And give them fucking more words. Because that way you're learning quicker and quicker and quicker upon what you can do and how you can actually understand straight away what you need to do. But that's another beautiful mailbox around here. Someone's saying this is the front gate right here. Someone's saying what I do is I learn how they're locking the gates, man. I mean, what do I do around here? And, I mean, guess what? I mean, every single day, I mean, they're locking all these gates. But guess what? I promise you, it's much more how the front entrance over here is the car park. See, the car park is the open gate, which is the main entrance of the office over here. So that'll be. That's how it is. I realize they have to lock the gates because they don't want other people to come in, other than through the actual main gates. So that's the whole point, yeah. So everything's different, but what I'm doing now is I have to understand straight away that this is the main gate. I want to say over here to just open the door for me to make sure that I can go and see where the main gate is around here. But that's how it is, yeah. I mean, every single day I just go through the main gate. Actually, this is the main gate over here. I want to understand straight away how I can go and do much greater. So I see request entry, I see contact office to request entry over here. So let's have a look.
Can I help you?
I'm just coming here to see Miss Laxton.
Oh, okay. Yep, just come to the front office.
I thank you, so I have to go for the car park. Thank you. Thank you. See, so that's how it is, yeah. I'm making sure anyway that I just show you really quickly that that's how it is. I have to go for the car park over here to understand that they have a front entry. So they close up the whole fucking school and they're always just going through the front entry of wherever it is. So I make sure anyway that they can see that I'm coming in. So as I come in, I do it live. I do greater life in different ways. And just give an overall picture of everything that's happening with you and how everything's going on. And then for the Nice and Beautiful seminar or everything, just make sure that you show them what it's all about and then show them how to come to your event by making it a surprise. So how are you? So I just came to see Miss Laxton around here. So I'm a student of hers from 2003 and around 2004. And I just came to see her to give her my business card and to see how she is. Say yeah, I can do that. Thank you.
I actually think she's gone for an appointment.
I see, yeah, I have no worries. I see, so I can be around for a couple of hours to just be. I see, yeah, I have no worries.
Just go to the front office and just check.
I can do that. I think I'll do that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, just go and open the door as well for other people so that they can go and do a greater job. Say hi, Miss Greenfield. Say how are you? I recognise you. I say I'm your student from year 2. I mean year 2. I mean you're my kindergarten teacher too. I mean I'm Danny Milivojevic.
Oh my goodness me.
I have my business card as well. I came to see Miss Laxton and you also, and I came to see Miss Turvey as well because I understand that I'm the class of 2003 and year 5 and year 6.
Yes.
So I came to see her.
Nice to see you.
So it's very nice to see you, and I see the maturity that you've gone more mature in your face and everything.
Thank you. Will I take that to mean?
No.
Will I take that to mean?
I mean, it's always much better to be more mature.
Yes.
Thank you. Very much. There you go.
So yeah,
Oh,
so
lovely. So what are you up to?
I say these days I'm doing a lot of business. So I have a YouTube channel, I have an Instagram channel. I'm doing a lot of leadership work today. I'm doing a lot of public speaking around town. I'm making sure I'm just coming here to show everybody who I am and what's happening around the world. But the thing is about me today, I'm just doing a lot of communicational work and helping myself to have educational business to teach people about what you guys are doing as well and how people can go throughout life, because I'm a life coach these days and I'm somebody who has a business as well, and I just filing for a lot of leadership work today with Jesus Christ, and I'm helping people with different aspects today. So yeah, I mean it's very nice to see you today and understand that.
Lovely to see you as well.
I say thank you very much. I understand these days that a lot about what's going on with Gaza and Israel and all these kind of news and channels in terms of life. I understand they can always be better, so we always have to leave some inspiration behind, and we have to make sure that we're nice and beautiful. But on my nice and beautiful event day, I have a 28th of May coming up, and it's my birthday, and it's my 29th birthday, so I want you to come to my birthday. But I have 100 people coming to my event, and it's $200 per ticket. So I'm doing a leadership seminar for 8 hours, and I'm just helping people with life. So anything I've learned out of life, I'm just giving everything on that day. So no worries. I thank you very much. I thank you. I thank you. See, so yeah, so that's Miss Greenfield. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to just see in the office over here what's going on. I want to make sure that you guys understand straight away how I feel, so you can see how I'm actually presenting myself with actual Miss Greenfield over here. So it's very nice to see her, and it's very nice to be with her. So what I'm understanding about life is I'm learning very quickly upon helping myself to just understand. I can recognize this woman to understand that what's important for myself is just to revisit everything and to be able to go and speak upon helping myself to deliver content, because what's important is making sure that you can go and deliver something to help yourself succeed. So if you're helping yourself to succeed, I have to also give my nice and beautiful voice here. So what I do is I just go and dwell upon something better for myself, and just be able to recognize people and talk to them in a way that you're giving them the overall picture about what's going on with you, and that way you're just doing a great job for yourself, and you're making sure that you can go and ask also somebody around town. I mean, you can ask somebody around town to give a public speaking speech for free at schools. So understand that schools or wherever you're asking to give a public speaking speech, you're doing it for free. I mean, you're always doing it for free if you're asking them to give a speech. I mean, sense. So if I go to Grant Cardone or anybody who's a public speaker or millionaire out town or anywhere around the world, I mean, what I do is I make sure I'm speaking more and more and more every single day, how to just go and live my life differently, and how to actually go and update myself with people and what's going on around the world. So what I want to do is I gave them my business card, but guess what? Whereas it's much more how I feel that no matter what, that she already sees that I was never actually giving her a business card. So what I want to do is I want to understand to give her one. And I just want to understand, I just came over here. I apologize so much for this. I want to give you also one. I mean, I left you out because I was speaking with Miss Greenfield and everything like that. Thank you. I didn't want to leave you out. Thank you. Thank you. Or also, I don't want to leave anybody out from my actual event. Thank you.
Take a seat. I have to look for Joanne.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now, no matter what, I mean, every single day, what's important for me is just that. I mean, just saying, I don't want to leave other people out. But the thing is that I went without giving her my business card. And I gave Miss Greenfield one, but she was looking at me and she was there and she felt left out. I mean, you see? So I didn't want to leave anybody left out like that. So what I did is, you can see, I just went up to her really quickly to say, hey, I never want to leave you out as well. I want to invite you to my event as well. I mean, so the whole thing is have a business card to give people very quickly, so you can go and do greater for yourself, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning. I mean, you have to be learning something along the way, and you have to be showing yourself and other people that you can always give them a business card if they're looking at you as well. And you have to understand straight away. It's much more how they can always ask me, but the thing is, every single day, the focus, we just focus on giving them always. I understand that Jesus Christ over here and just goes and gives you one. I understand that no matter what. That's much more how I feel. And how I feel over here is just go and really, really direct my conversation at I over here. So I'm not saying every single day, they just let it be. And Jesus Christ says, let it be. I mean, so what I do is I let him ask me. I mean, I'm making sure, I don't want to make it awkward. I mean, I don't want to make it awkward. I understand that every single day I'm just looking toward helping myself to grow. But what's amazing every single day is focusing on how I can help these kids. And I can help these kids and understand Jesus Christ just lets him be. I mean, so I understand every single day I can focus upon understanding that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to succeed differently and how to actually just grow myself all the time. And I understand Jesus Christ is saying that this kid is going to see you somewhere very soon. I'm understanding every single time I'm just learning very quickly upon what I can do to help myself to succeed daily. Is the whole point. So if other people are giving you names of who they're actually seeing or who's coming around town or something like that, I'm making sure that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel that I can recognize this woman, I can really speak to her a bit. But the thing is, I'm much more aware about making sure that she just talks to me in a way that she's ready to talk to me. So when other people are ready to talk to you, then you say who you are. I mean, so I understand that Miss Greenfield over here never understands really what more maturity is, but I told her that it's much better to be more mature. I understand, and now she has the more mature look. And she has a more mature look because I said she looks more mature now in her face and stuff like that. It's like, I mean, that's a great compliment to have a more mature type of lifestyle.
Sorry,
I say hi.
she went home early today. She's not feeling well.
I see. I have no worries. I do recognize you. And you're in my school. I see. I'm Danny Milivojevic. I'll give you one of my business cards.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you went to Caramel High School.
Yes, I did.
I see. So you were in my grade over here. I mean, 2010. I mean, around 2010.
Oh no.
I mean, around 2011 or 9 or 8.
9 would be 9, I think.
All right. So I mean, you're maybe the one. I mean, I was in year 10, and you were probably. I mean, you were maybe in year 11. So I'm saying. So I recognise you. I recognise you.
okay,
Yeah. So
sorry, I don't
I mean, I want to also give one to Miss Laxton.
Okay, I
so
can pass it on
I just
to
want
her.
to understand also, is Miss Turvey around here?
I'm not sure where she is. I checked the staff room,
I see, yeah.
but I didn't see her. in
I see.
there,
I have
so-
no worries. I also want to give one to Miss Turvey, and also did see Mr. Webster over here. I want to talk to him as well.
Okay,
I'm
let me
understanding all that. I thank you very much. I thank you. I see Mr. Webster over there. I'm understanding or as Mr. Webster is over here. But the thing is, every single day, and what's important is understanding straight away. You just go and really say hi to people like this, and then you just be in your nice and beautiful accommodation. Just give people these nice and beautiful business cards of yours, and then just make sure that you're giving these nice and beautiful people the business cards that you have, and just understand straight away how you can always talk to people in different ways, and you can understand straight away how you feel about life. But the thing is, every single day, I'm learning something about different aspects of life, and I'm focusing on making sure that I can always see exactly who the teachers of 2019 over here are. I can see to recognize who's working here over here really quickly. So that's the whole thing, yeah? I mean, the whole thing is I'm recognizing just different people over here. So I'm just looking at the nice and beautiful teachers. I see Nemenka is over here as well. And I want to speak to Nemenka personally. I want to speak to her personally, and she's over here too. I never did understand that before. But I understand that she's over here. I want to see who else is over here. So as I'm looking at Miss Turvey is right here. I see Miss Turvey's here.
Sorry,
So, yeah.
no, he's went back down to his class. He'd have to get ready
I
for
see.
the class.
I have no worries, but I want to give you this one as well.
No problem. I'll put it in his pigeonhole.
I thank you very much. And also is Nemenka over here. I understand Nemenka is my friend from Canny Vale.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
she doesn't work today.
and she's never working
Yeah,
today. I want to give her one as well.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Alright,
I'm
no
looking at I'm looking at these people, so I'm understanding to just see and understand with Mr. Webster right here.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
I can see he's gone more mature as well. So the thing is,
Okay.
I'm just looking at these different people over here. But I thank you very much for your
No,
service.
that's okay,
I
no
thank you.
problem. So if you want to walk up this gate right here
yeah.
is our main gate. So you just leave the letter up.
I have no
and then
worries.
you can leave it.
I thank you very much. I
Alright,
thank you.
no
I thank you.
problem.
I thank you.
Bye.
I say also every single day I'm just focusing on making sure I can give you one as well. So you deserve one. I thank you. I say every single day I'm focusing on just living my life to the fullest and I'm learning different aspects of life. And what I want to ask also is I want to go and ask them to give a speech. And I'm not saying it's always nice and beautiful to give. I mean, go and give people. But the thing is, every single day, focus on understanding how to go and just deliver a speech. So I want to go and ask them to do a speech over here. I want to make sure that what's important for me is just to go and see. I just want to ask over here quickly. I want to be able to do a speech around here. I understand maybe you guys. I want to be able to do a speech over here. I mean, do you guys have somebody from, let's say, Life who comes to do a speech here? I want to be able to do maybe a 5-minute speech around here, and for one of the Friday in terms of the services where you have a hall center and where all the kids come and I can give a speech for maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I'm just giving a lot of leadership work. I'm doing a lot of leadership work around town and I'm making sure that people and the kids around here are doing greater in Jesus Christ.
To what though?
I mean, I'm just helping them to inspire them on the day. I want to inspire them with my story. I want to give them something like that. So I'm just asking, is it possible for me to give a leadership speech of some kind?
You're originally asking for Joanne Laxton.
I say yes. So I was asking for these people as well, but I want to also give a speech here of some time. I mean, sometime in the future where I can go give a lot of information about life.
Oh, okay. Well, so I might just get you to speak to our business manager.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Okay.
I can also show my social media and everything. I have no worries about that.
Okay.
I have social media and everything. I'm a public speaker as well, so
Details that we can
Yeah,
pass it
yeah,
on.
that's okay. I didn't realise you had details. Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll pass it on and then
Yeah.
we'll ask our businessman to give you a call.
I thank you very much. So I'll give you my number because my actual business card over here, I have to give you my separate number.
Oh, okay.
But on my actual number, I understand my real number is my Instagram. But I'll just write my number, personal number, where you can call me. Thank you very much. So thank you very much. So my personal number with other people, for example, when I give them, I realize my personal number is my Instagram and YouTube. But with you guys, I mean, that's a personal number that you understand. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. All right, now what I do every single time is I learn to understand straight away. I came here, but guess what? Actually, it's more how they can all follow me. You understand? When they can all follow me and I move on, I never have to see them because guess what? Actually, they have, let's say, actually, it's more how I understand that they are feeling embarrassing. I mean, are feeling, let's say, foolish. In a sense. So the thing is, I called out Miss Greenfield here, and what I do now is I move on. So, hey, I understand Jesus Christ says, I mean, you did achieve your goals when you came to see them, but they are unavailable. A little bit that way. I came to see Miss Turvey, but she's unavailable. I came to see Mr. Webster, but he's unavailable. I see Mr. Barnes. See, he's something different now. I realise that no matter what, I let him be. I move on. I mean, I can see. I mean, guess what? I mean, I'm better than I can see Mr. Barnes. I can say, hey, I mean, if they want to give me a speech, then he can see me on a day, and that's it. Or actually, I'm fulfilling my dreams and over here and my wishes to see these people, but they're unavailable to see me. So I understand Miss Laxton never did call me, and she never did call me, so I never wait for her to call me, guys. And I just move on, yeah? I move on to different aspects of life now. I'm not saying they follow me for lifetimes. I'll move on. I mean, they can see who I am, and they can talk about me and everything. I'm not saying anyway that what's important is Miss Greenfield seen me in year 2, man, and she was my kindergarten teacher and also my year 2 teacher. I mean, so every single day, I mean, she's really much more happy. I mean, she's happy that I'm doing great. I can see it in her face. I want to make sure anyway that what's important is I give my business card to these people, and they can follow me and they can see straight away how I'm just enjoying myself. And now, do they come on the day of my business? I promise you, let's have a look over here. I promise you, I feel that they have more to do. So I'm not saying that no matter what, I deserve for them to come, because I did give my business card, but I gave my little business card to this little boy as well. I'm not saying Jesus Christ says that he quickly goes to give him as well, because just before I leave, I want to give it to him as well, because he's just somebody who's looking at me like this. I mean, he's looking at me and looking at me. I give him my business card. I invite him to give me $200. I invite him to give me $200 for my seminar. Or he's going to show his dad and mum. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. Or that little kid's going to show his dad and mum that I invite him to my seminar to give me $200. Now, anyway, the thing is that they can follow me. I'm pretty sure you can follow me, yeah? But the thing is, every single day, that they always have the option to come anyway. So what I do, I realize every single day, just focus on understanding that you have to be nice and appropriate. But that's my dreams and wishes already done with this high school in terms of public school over here. I gave them all my business card. I say, hey, when they come and follow me, I understand they follow me now. I move on, I go somewhere different. I'm making sure, anyway, that I can recognize other people. I can say, that's how it is. I mean, make sure anyway, that what I want to do is I focus upon understanding that what's important for myself is to upload this content right now so I can do a greater job.